Alrighty, we are live, ready to rock and roll. Let's get zoomed in here. New signal just triggered. We'll wait for that one. We'll get the link sent while we wait. Okay. There, and there. All right. Gabe, what's going on? All right. 902. Got a short signal here. We'll take that. Sell. Zoom in here. Okay, well, that got hit pretty quick. 20 bucks. We're pretty late to that trade, so it's fine. Let's go here and all right, we have a really high ATR today, so maybe we should go on MNQ for now, and we'll roll back later. Let's talk about that. Let's see. The M series. All right. Go here. Here's a bad boy to 5. All right. Bunch of flatness here, but okay. I'll wait on that, I guess. Bad signal here. All right, let's see if we get it loaded, get it rolling. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'll get signal here actually. Made one update over the over the evening, and we're gonna see how it plays out for us today. Let's just see. I'll explain it as we go, but I did make one update, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. But again, we'll keep going here. Let's watch how it works out for us. 4 is a sell. Give me that. Probably be a little more loops with this stop here. ATR is pretty high, so we do need to give it some space. Let's see if we get similar price action as before. Big up and then a push down. Big up here. Can we get a push down? Trying. Nice. Okay, out of that one as well. Another 10 bucks. Decent, not a terrible signal, but not great. Christy, what's going on? Long signal here. We'll take that. This is a really aggressive trade. Might not work out the way we want it to. Wow, price is really flying. Okay, I think we lost money on that one somehow. I'm not going to deal with this. Let's go to NQ, M series. Let's go to 1. We'll just deal with larger take profit and stop loss. We'll deal with that bad signal here. I'm going to deal with 5 MNQ contracts. It's a lot of commission. Don't feel like paying that. We'll just play with higher risk. So we'll do 400 bucks a stop. What's this at 20 points? All right. New signal here. 906. Sell. Stop. Having a tough time breaking down, or it looks like we're trying to get to that 19,800 level. Having a tough time breaking past kind of this low right here at 19,813. So we'll see what this leaves us with. Let's see. Trying to place that stop. There it is. Awesome. Below that level, boom. Hit out. New signal here, and we weren't able to capture this one. I'm not going to play with that one. 392, really good trade there. All right, off to a good start. That's exactly what I wanted to see as my updates, and we're getting it. Let me turn my heat off. It's hot as a mother in here. It's warm outside too. Let's just turn you off for now. Okay. Good signal there. Okay. Kevin, what's going on? What is going on, Kevin? New signal here. 08. A short. Two shorts. Sell. Let's see if this one can run for us a little bit. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. Good catch there by the system as well. All sells is what we want to see. So good start to this morning. I took out one piece of the calculation that I was giving the previous models, and so far it's working. Let's just continue to see how this goes for today. 09. That one's too far gone. We'll wait. So previously what we were seeing is we didn't have this issue before with ChatGPT, but we did have it. Note what's going on. But I can't find it. How do I find it? TW. I don't know what the TW indicator is, my friend. We took out a piece that I really liked actually, which was trying to find reversals in the market. The issue was that because we're training with data overnight along with the morning and a lot of choppiness, most of the time price does like this. And so predicting, basically what it was doing was predicting longs here, 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 and here, hoping to capture like this as a long, right? We would get one of these right, but all of these wrong. So kind of flipped that on its head a little bit, took out that reversal piece, and so far we're going with the flow. It's going pretty good. All right, 910, we'll get two signals here, short and short, take that. Let's see if price wants to extend any further. Doesn't look like it's going to. Okay. It's trying. Stop placed. Trailing. Here we go. Boom. All right, we're up 1,200 bucks for today. Good trade there. This is more like what I want to see. 10, good. Bad, good. Another sell signal. I'm going to wait here for just a second since we didn't capture this one and we're having a tough time moving. You're a good signal so far. You're a bad signal. Okay, Joel. When did you sign up for it, Joel? When did you sign up for it, my friend? Um, if you don't see it, log out of your TradingView account, log back in. If it's not there, then you need to. I wonder. Let me check really quick. Maybe I missed it, which I don't typically do. Maybe I missed it. Hold on. I see. Hold on. Let me add it for you really quick, Joel. Mm, I got you, Joel. I didn't see it last night. Sorry. Thank you for requesting access, my friend. I found it here for. All right. All right. If you log out and log back in, you'll have access to it. I'll send you all the material here in just a moment. All right. Let's see. So 12. That signal's huge too. It's already gone. All right. So you were technically a bad signal. Good and good. All right. Let's get Joel squared away here. All right. Joel, you're ready to rock and roll, my friend. Email and everything. All right. I got you. I got you. Okay. So huge drop there. Okay. 13 trade here coming. Got a sell signal here. Let's go short right there. See if we can catch that top a little bit and catch this momentum back down. Maybe we're just going to be a little bit too late. Let's see. Too early. Trying to move it. Small victory there. One of those where you have to just manage more than you have to be good. Have a good signal. All right. Now let's see if the system can start to predict some reversals here. Not that I want it to or want it to try and be the reversal predictor, but let's see if we can get more than just some downward movement here. 14. More cells. That's fine. I have a sell signal and another cell. We'll take that. Stop. That was close. Placed. Small victory. I'm not a huge fan of this movement right here so far. All right. So bad, bad, and bad. Okay. You're welcome, Joel. Or Joel, you're welcome. All right. 15. Definitely have price curling up a little bit. Let's see what we have here. 15 signals, another sell. We'll take that. Price definitely fighting to move back up. Let's see what we got here. Man, price is really coming down. I think the Canadian president, I guess, new president said, we just must be spooking the markets. And inflation doesn't seem to be coming down either. Let's go look at that really fast. So we had, let's see, here we go. Price index went up a little bit. We thought it'd be 0.3. It went up. So that's part of it. And then also just, again, it feels like some of the tariff wars aren't necessarily, let's go short right there, aren't necessarily what the markets want either. It seems to be causing a bit of mayhem. So we'll kind of see where that takes us here. So I think those two things combined are really spooking the markets right now. All right, we're up just under 1,400 bucks here in just about 15 minutes. So really nice. Hmm. All right, so let's just look at our results really fast here while we're here. All right, we've taken 12 trades. We had one break-even trade and we haven't lost any, so feels like 100% win rate. But we're at a 91% win rate, so super solid here for the first 15 minutes. So good stuff there. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, that was a great opportunity to go short. We'll wait for the next signal. All right. Got some time here. Let's go look at this really fast. Market the bloodbath. Okay. Gold's up another damn near 2%. That's sick. Everything's getting punched. Everything is. All right. New signal time 18. If it's a short, we can't take it. It's already gone. We'll just wait. All right. So let's reanalyze this. What are my 10 years at? All right. My 1 year is just as closing in on that 4. So with the markets being down, with the news around the horizons, this is a great opportunity for the rates to drop, as we could be sending the economy, it feels like, into maybe more of a downward spin. Not necessarily a recession, but definitely not as much prosperity as we had before. That's kind of what this feels like right now. That's what the treasuries are telling me. Now again, this is day by day, so it could change, but interesting here. So we'll see. Today's really fascinating because April 2nd, which is Wednesday, Trump's going to be announcing his new tariffs across the board for everyone. And seeing as the markets reacted to Canada and what they've said, along with our inflation not necessarily having come down just yet, which nobody expected it to come down that fast, but go sell signal right here. That could change his tune a little bit, and I'm wondering if it is. We'll see. Previously, Trump was very much about the markets, but recently not as much, just because we have to get inflation down, which I get, but we'll see. Wow. Wow. Hell of a call, by the way. Bad call. Good call. Wow. Okay, it puts us up 1551. Good. ATR is what now? 22. Yeah, I felt it on that trade. I didn't think it was that high. All right. Andrew, what's going on? What is going on? Having a good start to the morning today here so far. 20 minutes. 9:20. Another sell signal. So let's wait for this thing to settle. Oh shit, we have 2 long signals now. Wait, why do we have 3 signals? All right, let's figure that out. Is my shit bugging? That was weird. That was bizarre. I'm not crazy. I definitely saw 3 green signals. I know you guys did too. That was weird. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. You're correct and you're wrong. That's for sure. But we knew we wanted to go short up here if price rolled up like this. Man, could the S&P or could the Nasdaq really get? Wow, we're really gonna test 19,000? Wow. We're not there yet. It's gonna be a minute, but I have a feeling we'll close above. Probably close below 20K today. All right, 21. 300 points would be a crazy turnaround. Short. I'll take it and jump in and see if I can catch something here. This feels really risky to me. All right, small profit there. 14 trades. I had one break even. We're at a 92% win rate right now. So that's good. Now again, this is what the markets have been giving us recently. Like this is exactly what we've been seeing. Our system just wants to try and catch this. It wanted to try and catch this movement right here. Not a huge issue, but if we're trying to go long when this entire thing is screaming down, it's not going to be a winning strategy, and that's why our P&L looked terrible. And our win rate would be okay, but our P&L looked awful. We weren't catching the biggest moves, so we were able to catch. I don't remember, it was like $800 on one of these candles right here. I think it's that one over there. 22. I have a long and a short, so we'll wait. We have a mixed bag here. And so I think we were just confusing the model a little bit, or the AI a little bit with trying to catch reversals. Now that we've got that under control a bit, I think we're going to have a bit more of fair and balanced, a bit more fair and balanced signals. So let's just see how the rest of the day goes. Certainly, price will not keep up with its downward just pressure. It will certainly want to reverse, and let's see if we can catch a move up like this or leg up like that. Let's see what happens. This is exactly what I was hoping we would get, and here we are. And I appreciate you guys sticking around, but because I knew we'd get here. It just took a second. 23, short, sell right here, stop. Nice little push right there. Okay. Puts us up 1,600 bucks for today. Good. I don't even know if that's going to be a good signal or not. Let's see. Okay. Good stuff so far. I've had a reconfiguration or a invigorated relationship with my Papermate pen. I'm a big pilot guy. Big pilot guy. But actually these are TULs. I'll look at those in a second. 24 is a sell for both of these. We'll take that. And we really missed out on that. Let's see if we can capture some of this profit here. We really could have gotten in sooner. Okay, waiting. Oh man, my entry being bad is what caused this trade not to be one that we could have maybe ridden and gotten more of. My entry being slow and late puts us in here, and now we're just trying to slide that stop to try and catch it. Kind of feels like we're in a spot where price could be ready to turn around, so we'll see. We'll just see kind of how this looks. But the TUL pens are really awesome as well. The brand is, I can't remember what brand it is. Maybe it's just TUL. Really nice, but I love the Papermates. 25 is a sell. Shoot. Yeah, this is on me big time. That's on me. I could have gotten in a tad sooner, and that would have been really helpful. All right, what are we up? 1633. Okay. All right. Good stuff here. If you guys are watching and you can, make sure you like the video. Always helps. All right. So no real buy signals here recently, which is fine. I'm okay if we miss out on this candle again or this candle or these two. I'm okay with that, considering we're going with the trend here. 26, sell signal. You get that. Nice. Good. That's actually pretty cool for us to have 5 really good signals in a row. That's really nice. And not like this has been pretty rare for us to have this, but we've started to figure out like okay, like now we're seeing it right, right? 88% win rate. We have 2 break evens. It appears. I've taken 18 trades and 16 wins. The biggest trade being 740. Good. All right. So no losses yet, which is nice. Good old Andy would be sick. Good old Andy would be upset. Okay. Here we go. 27, sell. This one's risky because I think price could fall, but it also could reverse up quite large. And so my entry would look stupid if that second one happens where price just rolls up. So let's just be patient here. 12-point stop. I think it's going to get smacked. Let's see. Yep. All right. $1,500 for today. Yeah, I knew that was at some point one of those was coming. At some point. So my entry didn't make sense entering like right here because price went down at first. I thought we would get one at like kind of like price would go and then just run down. I want to be a part of that. But had we waited a little bit, any additional movement up we could have captured would probably have gotten us into profit. So tough one there. 28, we have 2 signals here. We'll wait for both. And if it's a short, we can't take it. It's already gone. Move B, what's going on? Well, here's the thing. I'm hoping that, we're closing in and we're getting better. So like yesterday I would have told you, I'm not sure. Today it kind of feels like we could have 28, these are really good. Today kind of feels like we could have the chance to release this thing sooner than later. And so, I'm not going to put a time on it, but I would say we could be looking at early. Let me pull up. I can look at a calendar. Let me see here. Okay, calendar. Let's go. Hold on here. All right. So next week's 31st. I would say at the end of next week, I'll have like what I think. So the 4th, I think that's going to be like where I want to be. And so like that week of the 7th, I think we've got a really good chance there. Let's go take this short right there. Waiting for price to pull back just a tad. Small victory there. Okay, 85% win rate, 5% losing rate, 10% break even. Annoyed with that, but whatever. I think the week of the 7th, so not next week, but the following, maybe on like a Wednesday, Thursday, we'll do a release. And what we'll do is we'll start with those who have the predictive model. Trading without words, what's going on? Yo, TWW. Yo. We'll see what's going on. And then I think at the end of not next week, but the following, I think that could be a really good opportunity for us to maybe get some trials going. So we'll get with the new people who have the predictive model first, and then we'll do like kind of a trial period for those who also want to join. Let's see here. I have a sell signal, but I got price rampaging, so let's wait. Sell. I might have timed this one poorly. Let's see if I did or not. 11-point stop. Trying to place my trail. Smacked. All right. All right, so definitely got some choppiness there. So bad signal there on both. Entry was just a little bit too early. Nigel, we'll see. Not sure yet. We'll see. We will certainly see. I'm thinking what we'll start at. This is my thought. Is we'll probably start at $99 a month. We'll just start there. There'll be a annual option that'll be cheaper if you want that. We'll start there and then we'll gradually increase it. It'll be cheaper for those who have the model forever. Like they'll just have I have a long here. I'm gonna take this because I just want to see it. I just want to see what you got. Like let's see. 10-point stop. accurate are you? This is not looking good. Yep, okay. Trading back down a little bit. All right. So definitely got chopped out of that one. So no good there. All right, tough one. This is good. I want to see this choppiness. I want to see how it handles it. So we were wrong here and we were wrong here. All right. Be patient. That's kind of what I'm thinking. $99 a month for now, Nigel, and then we'll raise it as we go. And the reason I want to raise it is I think it's going to end up being really worth it. We just have to make sure. So today's kind of one of those days where let's see what we got here so far. 32 is a sell. I've got a sell signal and two sells. I'll take that. Awesome call there. Let's get back some of that money, like $1,300. Good. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see though. We'll see. Try to make it affordable, but it just does cost a lot to run this. Because we're going to be using, I think we're going to use Chat GPT with part of it. So we have the machine learning model, and then we have Chat GPT. I think that's right now the winning strategy. I might consider doing two machine learning models. I haven't decided yet, but if I like our results the way they are, then we'll just continue with them. Sell. My stop is really tight here. Good. Good signal there. Missing out on a little bit, but not much. All right, so we had a little hiccup in here. Not bad. Hiccup's price turning around. TensorFlow for the AI model. Moofy, no. No. Let's see here. All right, so price still falling. I like that. I like that. 34. Sell. That's a pretty good entry. Oh shit, I have a long and a short here. Not great. Okay, well obviously the short is a lot better than the long. Good. This is kind of what I want. I need to see 4 out of 5 consistently. We had a little period in there where we missed out 2 signals in a row. I want to see this thing in a little bit more choppiness, so we'll continue to kind of trade that and see. But I think we're closing in. I think we're closing in on what this is going to be, and we'll just try to continue to improve it. Ultimately, I have to get away from Chat GPT fully if I want to have true machine learning, because right now only half of it is. And so when it agrees, is what we get. And right now they agree a lot, which is good. But I have a long signal here. All right, you know what? I'll take it. Let me stop right there. Okay, that worked out quickly. We're up $1,500 again, so right back to where we were. 80% win rate right now, off 26 trades. Okay, good. I think this is going to end up being a good signal. Dang it. All right. So having a bad entry. You're not terrible. Neither one of you guys are really good though. Having a bad entry, and this is what I was afraid of, is having price reverse. I just didn't think it'd go that far. It's 19,600. We basically touched that level and ran away. Let's look at it here. Let's see. All right, so we touched it and we're at it. Let's see what price wants to do with it. I have a feeling we're going to burst through and then pull back, but we'll see. But when you get a bad entry, you have to have price really continue to run, and that can make it really difficult. I don't like this trade either, but I'm going to take it. This is why I don't like it. I thought we might dance at this 1600 level, or 600 level. My stop is way too loose. Yep. I anticipate price trying to get back to that level and then maybe exceed it a little bit. Let's see if it can fall for me though. Ain't looking great right now. Stopped out of that one. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, this is an arrogant trade. I should not have taken that one. We're up 1,200 bucks. Okay, 39 or 38 gives me two shorts as well. Take that. Stop. This one's tricky as well. Let's see if we can get price to fall for us. Could have waited a second on this one. Yeah, I think this is going to be ugly again. Got to get better about seeing this. Not a huge deal, but want to get better at seeing this one. Okay. Yeah, we're about to get stopped out. Yeah, okay. Back up 900 bucks. All right. Nope. 39. Long. Oh, that was stupid. Good trade there. Okay, I got both of these. Okay, we're trading both sides now. That's good. I like that. Got a little reversal action here. We'll take that. All right. So price really ran away from that 19,600 level. We scraped below it right here, and one candle later we were up above, and now we're running away from it. So we'll see what the price has in store for us here. 40. I'm gonna get two signals here, and damn, that candle's already moving. A long and a what? Two longs. Got a pretty good fill there. As long as price goes up a bit, we're gonna be good. Probably should have put my stop there, huh? I want to place my stop, but it doesn't feel like I should be looking for just a point here. There it is. Wait, I'm gonna sell. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What a moron. My bad. What the fuck? My bad. I click sell. I'm like trying to figure out why I'm not in profit. Yes, Andrew, it is incorporated already. It is. Yes, my friend. It is incorporated. What the fuck? All right, my bad, guys. That was on me. What the hell? All right, 41. This one to be telling. Sell signal here. Okay. Let's just see what we get. I'm so used to click and sell. Small victory there. What are we in the 70s? 75% win rate. I'm okay with that. Okay, 6 losses, 24 wins. We're good with that. Break evens are stupid. Good signal there. Bad signal, bad signal. Yep, Andrew, they are incorporated already. Have you considered doing price action patterns? Yes. Yes, I have. But everything has to be weighted. And so you have to weight like what's more important. And so for me, I weight volume and change of volume over candlestick patterns. Because if there's enough volume, it doesn't matter what candlestick patterns are doing, you're going to get run through. 42 is a sell. Okay. I have 2 sells here. Sell right there. Just see what price wants to give us here. Trying to be patient. Maybe I should have been way less patient. This one's going to hurt my ass. Okay. Yep. $700. Okay. No and no. Had a chance to be somewhat profitable there. Thought I wanted to be a little bit more patient. We took one stupid loss that we shouldn't have taken. That's annoying. And this one wasn't good either. When I see that one recognized a little better. 43 is a what? It's a long. Buy right there at the stop. Man, I hope we don't get chopped out of this one as well. Let's see. Entries are a little quick. If we slow down on our entries, I think we'd have really good spots here. So we could improve this trade a little bit, but ultimately the direction is the direction. Let's see. That ain't looking good. Back up to $500. All right, we traded down a little bit. As price got choppy, we traded back down. All right. This is good. This is still good information for me to have. Because before we traded chop very well. Now we're not trading it as well with it. We have the trend, which is great. Fuck, that signal was actually pretty good. We just didn't give enough room. We were too early. Ah, dang it. Let's see what we got. New signal here at 44. We get 2 long and long. All right, good entry here. Give it 10 points. Wow. Oh, man. $19. All right. Up to $300. Damn, we're really trading back down here. All right, gonna do better. Both of these are bad. I had a feeling that putting my stop right here below that previous wick made sense, but wouldn't have made any sense for me to try and 45 is a sell. Just see what we got here. Good. Salvage something. That's better. That's a lot better. Good. Back up 469. Good signal there. So a lot of wicks right here. Okay. 1 minute, Nigel. 1 minute time frame. Now, we do get signals every 2 minutes as well on a 2-minute chart. So on even numbers, so at 46 here in about 10 seconds, you'll get 2 signals. And so the reason I like having the 2 minute and the 1 minute is it does help smooth out some of the signals a bit. So we'll wait for both of these to clear. So there's one, and then here's the second, both cells. Take a cell right there, actually. Okay. Put back up $500. That was more trade management than it was a good signal. Let's see what this one wants to do here. So every 2 minutes, you'll get 2 signals, and every odd minute, you'll get 1. So here's a 45 signal. That was pretty good. Good signal here, looks like. Here's here 2 46s that were sells. And so when you're starting out, this is my idea at least, when you're starting out, you'll just take trades every 2 minutes as long as they line up together, right? As long as they line up together. Now these are just bad signals here, so it is what it is. These were good signals. It is what it is. And then as you get more comfortable or you start to see prices obviously going down, you can then begin to take signals on the odd numbers as well. So short here, sell, stop. Price is getting choppy, so this could be a choppy trade. But let's just see if price wants to reverse for us. By reverse, I mean go back down, go lower. I really can't tell with this candle. We are not trying to go to 600. Just what it feels like right now. Wow. Wow. All right. Back up 292. We traded back quite a bit. Gotta be better. 48. This isn't looking good either. What? Had I waited a smidge. We've been getting our ass kicked recently here. Oh, these didn't match up. I should have taken that. We'll wait for this one to load so you can see what my current win rate is. It isn't great. Should be damn near in the 60s. Whoa. Login to 10. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. We'll just wait, I guess. We'll do it later. 49 coming up here. Let's just wait and see what we have. Good signal. Sell. All right. So what we have to do is improve the signals in here. This is what I want to work on. And so that's why we went to machine learning, was to try and navigate this area here where price is really choppy and we get kind of a back and forth. That's what I want to really, really get going. 50, we got 2 signals here, 52 sells. Take it. Oh, okay. Price rampage down, now rampage back up. Nice. Ah, man, we got hit out of that one. 460. We'll wait up for the next signal here. 27. All right, what do we got? Ugh. Waiting, waiting, waiting. If you had to guess, how many hours do you think you have invested into this project already? Andrew, how many hours? But I have no clue, my friend. Quite a bit, I would say. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. If I had to put a number to it, I'm not sure I could. Because it doesn't count. Obviously, it's working, but then it doesn't count having to think about it all day and all night. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we got a new signal here. That's a sell. I'll mind that actually. All right. What was that? I'm trying to see my stats here, but all right. There we go. 71%. Okay, not bad. Break evens. All right. 71%, but we're actually profitable, which is nice. So we got that going. Horrible signal here. Good and good. All right, so we got to try and navigate this a little bit better. That's all we got to do. Yeah, how many hours? A lot. That's part of development, though, is you get easy progress. It's easy to make progress when you're brand new to something. Once you get it to a certain point, that's when it gets tough. And that's kind of where we are right now. So long signal here. I should have 2. I'll take that right there. The stop. Move my stop to right there. A little bit. There we go. Man, we've tried to go long off of this so many times, and it just isn't working for us. Not working for us. Okay. Previously, the previous models, we get these right, which isn't a huge issue because, again, we wouldn't have caught any of this downward movement. But now we got to solve for this, which I think we can. I think there's a simple fix for that one too. But the chop is easier to solve for. More neutrals, more lower confidence scores. That's easy to solve for. Getting the trend right is how we're able to be profitable, not lose a ton of freaking money. 53. Sell signal with pretty high confidence. And it probably shouldn't have been. Let's see. Oh, I got one. You got hit out. Okay. See if we can get price to move some more. We can catch some more rips. It's kind of what we're waiting on right now. I don't want the system to be reliant on price moving big. I like it to be accurate a lot, or find a way, if we can, to get some neutrals in here or get some low confidence scores so we kind of wait for a direction. 54 is a short. 2 shorts. 28. Yeah, we're creeping on my stop here again. Not a whole lot of room to do anything with this one right now. Good entries, bad signals. Going long would be the same result. We'd barely be profitable. All right, but let's hang out and let price make its move here. So kind of a low right there, high right here, and we'll just chill out. Again, I'd like the signals to be a bit better at recognizing this, but I'm okay if from time to time we have to just relax and let price dance outside of a zone really quick. So good signal here. Damn, of course the one we sit out, fucking immaculate. Why not? All right, so we're at that 16,000 level again. I'll mark another level there. Our 600 level, sorry, 19,600. That green line right here. So we're testing that. Okay. The market's up too. NASDAQ almost down 2%. MSTR down big. What's Bitcoin at? Down 3%. That's actually not bad. Bitcoin used to be down like 10% on days like this. Coinbase, Palantir, down big. All right. New signal here. 56. Wow. You gotta be kidding. How is that even, bro? All right, we open up. We got a pretty good fill there. spits down 22 points and then runs back up. That's crazy. We never even had a chance at that. Ah, that stings. That stings. All right. So our price battling back. Sell. Small victory up 4. Hmm. All right. 58 signal coming. We'll get 2 of them. 1, 2. Sell. Stop. It's back up 500 bucks. Good. Andrew says if these break 600s, we have room all the way down to 400s on the daily. Andrew, I would agree if we can break these 600, the 600 level and like clear it. Probably need to get down to like 60. So 19,550, something like that, somewhere in here. We can get down here and like clearly get rid of this level. Like right now, 19,600 is acting like VWAP. Like it's basically its own resistance, own support. And so if we can get rid of that level, we'll be in really good shape. In really good shape. We just need price to continue to fall. So far from VWAP. Okay. Neutral. Haven't seen one of these in a minute. I'm cool with that. Okay. Not so much neutrals, it should have been long. Short? Wow, okay. Sell, stop. Okay. All right. Good there. Oh, we got both. Okay. That's interesting. Hell of a signal there. Whoa. I like that. New signal at 01. Sell. I haven't had one of these issues in a while where we get in right when price makes its lowest low. There we go. Small victory, but back up 600 bucks. Oh, man. That stings. We could have made a lot more than we did. Good stuff here. Now, if we were in like a Express account, I think we'd have been done right around $1,000 or so. And then we probably moved to an eval. So just kind of keep that in mind. As you have more success with these signals, you'll want to manage your accounts properly, however that is for you. Okay. Ooh, that was scary. I'm okay with the small victory there. I do not care. Maybe I care a little bit because I definitely squeezed that one in. I shouldn't have. All right. So some of these trades, and again, we probably could have just held this whole thing, but I'm glad we're catching them. But some of these here, we have a lot more of room. Now I feel like we're at another point where price maybe is ready to make another quick bottom for a minute. So we had here, and we made this new bottom for basically 20 minutes. Then we broke it. And then this was a bottom for a few minutes until it was broken here. And so I kind of feel like we're doing the same thing. Let's see if we can get price to like squirt down and just get away from this entire area because it looks like we're maybe trying to settle somewhere around here. Okay. 03 signal. I can't take it if it's a short. It's already gone. If price rolls up, we can take it. All right. I wanted to wait, but it gave me what I was looking for. Okay. That's probably going to end up being a bad signal, honestly. Good. Okay. Oh, 04. Two signals are coming, short and sell and sell. All right. Good. Up 700 bucks. Yeah, doing a lot better with this downward movement here. We got to improve this. We gave back a lot of money here. We got to improve that because when we get this, we're ready to rock, which is good. Which is good. So we'll have some updates for that as well, I think. All right. Can you believe we only had one neutral signal? That's awesome. It wasn't a great signal. It was neutral here, but it wasn't bad. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. New signal here. 05. Sell signal. Man, this one is going to have to reverse for us pretty hard. Good. I feel that one could go either way. 74% win rate. We're sitting at almost an 80% win rate right now, which is awesome. Almost. Good, good, good. Yep, that was what I was afraid of. This price were just completely turning around, trying to threaten that 19,600 level again. The 06 signal is what? I have a short. It's too late. I can't get into that. What are you going to say to me, though? Short and long? One of you guys is going to be right, one's going to be wrong. Okay. Complete reversal of that candle. Sick. We'll wait for price to figure out what it wants to do here for just a moment. Long signal here. Okay. We'll see what it does. So bad one there as well. You're a good one. Okay. New signal here at 08. It's a sell and a what? Two sell signals. See if we can take it and find some value here. There it is. 735. And so anytime that we're like, let's say we're trading in an account, a real money account, whatever that is, funded account or our own cash, anytime we're essentially winning trades, but our P&L isn't really going anywhere, great opportunity for us to step away and not take any trades. It'd be a great opportunity. It's going to be one of the tougher things, I think, for some of you guys. Jay Stores, what's going on, my friend? As these signals are really good and giving you guys awesome movement, when it starts to turn into something like this, where we're making money while the candles are technically, going against us, this is a great opportunity for us to just kind of step away and wait for something else to happen. ATR is sitting at off a cliff, 16. Okay, I have, wait, what? Oh, 9. Yeah. Sell signal. Horrific entry. I think putting my stop right here would make sense for price to try and test up here and come back down. But I don't want to do that. $10-point stop. Okay. Well, that was no fun. And we have the 10 signal here. Looks like a long. What are we at? 5? Oh, God. What is going on? There goes price. I wanted to jump in on that. I'm not going to lie to you. I really did. I don't know what just got tweeted out or sent. But, man, I really like this one. 37 points and counting. 45 points. AI kind of got this right. One of the time frames did. Storm, what's going on? You. All right. New signal here. Not a huge fan of this move here. Horrific entry too. I deserve that. That was fucking dumb of me. I deserve that one. I knew I shouldn't have taken that trade. Or at least waited. for this. That'd have been much better entering down there. And then maybe it goes green. Bad management on my end. Missed the entry, just wait. All right. All right. I could do better there. Okay. Let's see what we get here on this signal. Let's see how AI wants to read this. 12 long and what? Long and short. We'll wait. Okay. Really can't tell which one's better, honestly. Like that. Let's see. 13 long. Man, price really peaked, didn't it? Doesn't look good for me. I can't believe we squeezed anything out of that. Good signal, bad entry. That's the thing when price is choppy is you might get open and it might just run and sometimes when it's especially when price is choppy, it's going to run majority of the way the candle's going to move before you ever get a chance to get in. Those stink. 14, I've got a short here and a short and a long. I kind of like the long, but I'm gonna wait. Let's just see what price wants to do here. Back to that 16, that 600 level. We've kind of danced at it again, and now we're dancing back at it again. Let's see if we can get price to separate. We really don't care which way it goes. We just want to see price get away from where it's going to chop. We want to get out of the choppiness and into, ideally, some nice movement. All right, new signal coming up here in just a second. 15 signal, sell. This is going to be tough. Maybe not. Nice work there. Awesome trade there. $16. Sell. Stop. I genuinely was concerned that if that thing went up, I had no idea what to do with the price. I genuinely thought if that thing went green, I would have no idea. I would have wasted all my time trading. There's no way. I had a feeling that it was going to come down. Good trade there. Bad signal, but good trade. Up 600 bucks again. We're kind of dancing at the same P&L, so got to keep that in mind. All right. This one's a long here. I'll take it. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't look ultra friendly yet. Let's see if we can get it there. Nice. Nice work there. Great call by the AI. Good. We're getting a lot, getting better. I think once we continue to train these bad boys, we got a chance. We're getting this better. Now my entries are better, so that helps a ton. 18, I should get 2 signals here, and if they're long, we're gonna have to wait because that bitch is gone. 18 and 18 both are long. Sheesh. Gone so. Really, I think if we just improve our entries just a tad, if I can just get those down pat a little bit better, be a little more patient, I think we can have a lot of trades that can be more profitable. How did Price do that? Why would you do that? Why would you be so hideous? All right, let's take a second and we'll just wait for Price to hang out, or Price to get out of this range right here. We'll adjust that there and put that one right here. All right, got ourselves a nice little 36-point movement, which should just be 2 candles at this point. ATR is at about 20, so really don't need much movement. But let's see. Wow, it's kind of a bad call, honestly, but it looked great. Okay, we get a short here, it could make sense. I'm gonna skip the long here. Stomach going crazy. Skip the long here and we'll wait. It's really nice out. I'm probably gonna get outside and go for a run today too. All right. Hard to tell with this signal. I'm gonna call it bad. So I'm okay with this big red one because we missed it. I'm okay with that because price did go green, green, and then launch up and then turn around. I'm okay with that. We had a chance to make some money on that one. This one's a little different. I don't know what's going to turn into. It's like a bad signal. Okay, we're trying to get lower here, so let's see if we get a short. We do. Sell. There it is. Nice. Puts up 784. Same back and forth. The only difference with these signals right now is that, man, 5 bad signals in a row. The only difference with these signals is that we're just getting really good entries. It's pretty choppy here, and we're getting good entries, and we're getting price to move in the direction we want first before eventually spinning around. So kind of 2 wins at our sale there. Solid though. Solid though. Okay, we still have price doing basically nothing though. Sat at our level, peaked below it, ran back. Let's see what we have here. 21's a sell. This is tricky. Whoa. Yep, we're at 588. All right. Bad bad signal there. Damn, we had a bad signal everywhere. This is the first one that we had not a great entry on. Had we entered somewhere up here, we'd be profitable for sure. It wouldn't have been great, but we'd be profitable. Let's look at our stats really fast. It's our first loss in a minute. 73%, good. Okay. Damn, if we'd have entered just a little bit later, that would have been a really nice signal. Okay, we're getting lower than that level here. 22, give me a sell right there. Oh no. Let's go sell right here. I knew exactly what happened here and I didn't like that. That's stupid. Stupid trade of 8. I clicked it and I couldn't move my stop and then I hit it and it was in the wrong spot. That's 2 bad executions on me. I've had 2 losses like that. I went short when I should have gone long, bad click, and then I also just did that stupid nonsense. 73. You sell, you stop. What? Oh wow. Price is not trying to go lower. This is hideous. It's trying its hardest to get back up here, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Conrad, that was a good signal. If you enter short, yep. This not make any sense to me. This not make any sense to me, Conrad. Okay. Help me understand what doesn't make sense to you. It just says go long or go short, and then you go long or you go short. What is there to be confused about? All right, hell of a signal here. Didn't give it any space. Whoa. All right, see if price is doing a little discovery here. Our 4 signal. Let's go sell with the stop. Nice. Good. Puts us up 670. Good stuff. Good stuff there. All right. Sell signal. Try and see if we can get to the top-ish here. I'm thinking maybe not. Let's see. I know better than that. Bad signal there. Honestly, I only trade day and gave her loss sad. Honestly, the only trade I did today. I enter a long signal, the only trade, and it gave a loss. Sad. Christy, what long signal did you take? I hope you're not taking these while I'm trying to trade them. You have like a 3 or 4 second delay. That would not be wise. That's a good signal there. That one's gone. Yeah, Christy, hopefully you guys should not be taking these signals with me. A, we're in training mode. That's the biggest one. But B, you've got like a 3 or 4 second delay on when you see the signal versus when it actually occurs. And some of these signals have a 2 or 3 second delay from when the minute changes. And so you're trading 6 or 7 seconds behind. That is not going to be a recipe for success. I would not do that. I would just wait. All right. New signal here. Back in our range. Let's see, we got 27 is a what? Long signal. I wanted to take it. I'm gonna have to wait for this one. Kind of extended without me. And so we'd be fighting for profitability here. Probably a good call by me right here, but we'll see. We'll wait on that one. I like to see it be flat just a little bit first. Want to see it be flat just a little bit first. Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's kind of what I assume would be the thing here. Okay, we want to get most of these to be 3 out of 5. If we can get that, we should be fine. All right, new signal at 28. Got myself a sell signal here. I'll take that right there. See if we can get into profit a little bit. Stopped out. It's going to be annoying. All right, let's see what we have for today. 72%, so 74, 76%, not bad, 75. Not terrible, not bad. We can call it a day for today. Good stuff. Massive improvement from yesterday, like a tremendous improvement from yesterday. So that's good. On Monday, we'll go back to both machine learning systems. I think trying to getting rid of the reversal aspects or components was a huge help. And so we know ChatGPT and we know one of our machine learning models together works pretty well, gives us a 72% win rate, gives us $500 on the day, gave us $1,500 in the first 15 minutes. Like we know it can work when we get price to actually move. That's good. And so now we just want to be able to deal with some of this chop a little bit better. Maybe even like consider going short right there. We want to handle this a little bit better so that we can have a higher win rate and still take a ton of trades. So we want to get as many of these candles correct as we possibly can because we know we're going to get, we know we're going to get this stuff right here. Okay. We know we're going to get, hopefully, this one right in here and this one too. So all in all, really good. Very much, way more, much better than yesterday, which is awesome. So we'll continue. Monday, we'll go back to both machine learning models and let's see if taking out that reversal can help both of them see price the same way and give us accurate trades with the trend, but still catch some of that choppiness. So if we can do that, we'll be in good shape. And if that works, then we'll be on track to have this bad boy released and get going, and we'll start trading some funded accounts here with it. And you guys can watch make some real money with this bad boy. So anyway, very much encouraged, very excited. Great start for a great start to the weekend, I guess, but good start to our new journey of getting rid of reversals and catching the best trades possible. All right. I will see you guys. If you have questions, let me know, but have a great one. Be safe and trade safely.